What is going on, everybody? We are here. We are doing all-star battles. Let's get it going, everybody. You just got your fourth one from the event. Don't know what that is, but congratulations. Yours, you said yours is 4. Don't know what you're talking about. Lane, what's going on? I cannot complain. I'm chilling. I hope you guys are all doing well as well. Let me get the stream started up. Solid minute late. We got a good reason. Listen, I started this a minute before the promised time, and then I sit here. I let the music build. I let people come in. I look at the Discord. I drink my Baja Blast. It matches my green background. It's all good. So I'm here the whole time and I read the chat. I just wait. I give it a little fashionably late, kind of flair. But I actually have two studios that I need to get done. You can't see it. So this first one, we'll watch this one. Man, does the paint on the Shin remind you of the paint on the Monster Art Shin? I don't know. I really haven't taken a look at the Monster Art Shin. Although I will say, I really am wanting the new Monster Arts Kong, the San Diego Comic-Con version of him, because he comes with the space or Mecha Godzilla head and the axe effects and the ships and stuff like that. So it looks really, really cool. Super Ed is now the real Flamingo. Excellent. Let's see how my battle will go. Okay, 2 hits. I'm gonna lose. That's okay. We're just grinding fans. New Monkey should be coming to BBTS. That's what Zeta said in the Discord. Oh, here's another one. King Ghidorah battle. You can see chat on the bottom of it. Here, you can watch this one. King Ghidorah versus who? Look at this. Look at this content we got. Is it King Ghidorah battle? Okay. We'd love to see it. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, who's gonna win? Doesn't look like my Ghidorah won. Oh no, my Ghidorah did win. It's just reflected. Let's go. I got 146 fans, 702 tokens, and 100 star points. Excellent. My fans in this battle line, I am like grinding out fans for Ultima. For my Ultima, I have like 15,000 fans. So I'm almost at 30,000, which means I'm about to get the like figurine that you can place like Ultraman. What do the different titles in studio mode mean, like celeb or icon? The celeb and icon just is like how much gold you're getting. I believe icon gives you the most gold, and then the celeb gives you little less than the icon. Do I still use the Vine Boom? Yeah, I have it. I haven't. My Stream Deck hasn't been plugged in. Let me plug it in, and I think the Vine Boom should work. You heard that? So now it should be, Sorry you didn't make it to the last stream? Listen, I tell you guys all the time, you guys don't have to apologize for not coming to the streams or not. You just showing up whenever you do is, worth it. Alright, so, let me go back to battle. So while we do the all-star battles, I'm going to be running battles on my free-to-play account as well. I'm trying to crank out the pass on my free-to-play account. I've made it to 23. I had to skip a few days because I was away. So I have a ways to go. So what I've been doing while I work is just running the battles, and I've just been giving, giving players in the low ranks free wins all day. All I've been doing is just matching, and I don't place anything. I just don't play. I let them take the W. I get 1 coin out of it for my pass, and they get a free win. I've been doing it all day. I did it yesterday. I've been doing it all day today, and I've gone from 1 in the past to like 23 or 24. So I'm just being like giving out free wins on the free-to-play so I can farm the pass. What does the pass go to today? I don't know. I thought it was 34. I guess maybe it's 35. So I guess I could do 1 more battle and then get it to 34. Let's just finish it out. Let's just do 1 battle before we do the studio mode. Kaiju Kin. Kaiju Kin is really good. They beat me a lot when I was using my Kong leader. I haven't fought them since I switched back to GD9. So let's see what we can get going. Okay, so they got Ultraman out. I have always Leo. Leo is amazing Ultraman counter. Leo, the rush is so good. So they're going to fight. Leo's going to come right in. Bang. Fight's pretty much over. I'm not going to grind out the pass, let you stream snipe me, but I'm playing in the low ranks as well. I'm just like giving out like free wins pretty much in the low rank. So Jet Jaguar is showing up over here. Oh, I thought I had placed my Batra. That's accident. That's on me. Let's try to get Batra up. They're going to pull me around and do all kinds of stuff. But we can get, I think, can get Dora. Okay, so they're using Gigan 04. Interesting. So I'll just power up King Ghidorah real quick because Ultraman's coming through. Gigan is dead. Now we're on Ultraman. Let's pull him and the larva into King Ghidorah. Make sure that larva is dead so that he can't have Batra up. That's what we like to see. And now I have Ultraman and Mothra Leo on deck, waiting to go. Yeah, that guy Gigan 04 was pretty beefy. Okay, who are we dropping? So let's do King Ghidorah, because he's going to be sitting back and let us build some energy, and then hopefully we can then bring... Okay. So let's bring Ultraman with him, and then maybe he'll drop his Ultraman, yep, and then we can drop Leo. Let's drop Leo like here, so that way Ultraman can hit Ultraman. Oh, no, he went for that Jet Jaguar. Fuck. That's okay. Ah, shit. That might have just fucked me up right there. Okay, I'm gonna let him come closer. Let's do this. Bro, that is not who I wanted you to attack. Okay. So Gigan's coming up. There's Ultraman. Let's get our Ultraman. See, this is going to be a really good battle, because I already let him just do a shit ton of damage to me that I did not mean for it to let him do. Okay, so put them together. Have Ultraman just hit them like crazy. Oh, this Fire Dan heal. I'm going to lose this. For sure. Okay. Oh, damn. They got me. No, they're a good player. That was a great battle. Okay, so now let's get the rewards. So now I think we're at the max tier for the day. I was only 1 away. You got 3 figures from G-Fest. You got Minimal. Oh, Manila, Ultimate, and Orga. Oh, that's sick. And if you're in the Discord, you can put them in the collectibles section so we can all check them out. Alright, there we go with that. I just realized I still have a match going this entire time that I haven't placed a single unit, but they haven't killed me. So I think it might be a bot with just low levels, but I can't really tell. So I think I'm just going to win that one for sure. Alright, so now that I got that out of the way, I got to burp. Okay. Didn't want to make it too rowdy. Let's do the event. Now, I already did the first 4 checkpoints, but I didn't record it. So we're going to go through that again and do the first 4 checkpoints. Just for prosperity's sake, so that we have it all archived on the channel, because we have every single like all-star battle on the channel already. You know, every mission of them, so it would be weird of me if I just didn't include the first day's worth of missions this go around. So here we are, and I'll just go through them really quickly, and then I'm just gonna get up to 51. You think the stream should be changed to waves 13 to 51? Well, I'm starting on wave 1, right? Is this not the beginning? This is wave 4. Can I not start at the very beginning? I guess I'll have to do wave 1 over again. Is there a way to restart it from the beginning? Well, anyway, this will be 5. This will be 4, 5, and 6, and then I'll do 1, 2, and 3, and then I'll go back up. It won't matter. Rate my favorite Godzilla that's not Ultima. Godzilla 1998, baby. That's the best one. That's the best Godzilla. That's not even a joke. That's not even a troll. Godzilla 1998 is superior Godzilla design. Superior Godzilla. Big fan. Look, I picked the 2 slowest moving possible characters to do my damage to this thing. You also live 89? Oh, Kaiju, you're here. Yeah, you're good. I think I just fought you in ranked. You're a pretty good fighter. Your favorite is GMK? I really like GMK Godzilla a lot as well. GMK is probably one of my favorite Godzilla designs too. Funny enough, I also have him. Maybe one day I'll do a video showing all the stuff that's in the background, because I got a lot of Godzillas here. I got some Godzilla stuff behind me here. I got Godzilla posters. I got like a ton of, you can't even see it on screen, but I got like a bunch of Venom things right over here, and I got like right on the other side right there's a bunch of video game stuff. That GMK Godzilla I just showed is the NECA one. I like it a lot. I had only one NECA Godzilla figure for the longest time, and it was the 2019, and then maybe 2 years ago I got a bunch more of them, like in one go at Target, and then that was right before they stopped the license for them. You hit a slow, Shin's base attack is, even Teach Dragon said it probably is a bug with how much it lingers after the damage. Yeah, I think it's a visual error. It's super annoying. I don't like it. But it is what it is. Let me see if we can do missions 1, 2, and 3. So this will be the first time we do from the start. Here we go. So we'll do 1, we just did 4, 5, 6. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to go 7, 8, 9. It's like the Star Wars movies. Literally, we just did like a Star Wars. But my Shin is just going to blow through everything. I think my Shin is level 6. So I'm like not even debating if SH Monster Arts made a Zilla 98, would you cop it? Immediately. I would immediately pre-order it. I don't care if it didn't come with any accessories, if it was $140. It's an immediate pre-order. It's not even a question. What was I going to say? Yeah, I think my Shin is level 6. I think he's level 5 or 6. And I'm debating, I don't even know if I'm going to spend the EP to get him to the next level in this event. Because he's not very good at the moment. And it's not a Fire Rodan situation where I'm like, oh, I could level him up as much as I can, and then if he ever gets buffed and he's really good, I'll have the levels on him. It's more, because Fire Rodan you could buy in the store for gold, and I was passing on him But Shin, you can't buy in the store yet, and I don't know if I want to use the EP on him now or save it, because eventually Ultima is going to be a leader, and I'm definitely getting the whatever Ultima shards I need, you know? But I don't know if I want to use them on Shin yet. I'm definitely buying the GMAT before the second half of this event, because if they have another accident where the GMAT goes away and they have to put a second one in the store, I'll be able to have bought 2. Like I did the last time. So I'm definitely, after this stream or at the end of this stream, getting the GMAT that's already in the store. So that way, if they fuck it up again, I can get a second one. That's an if, though. I feel like Shin's leader ability should have 2 versions where he can shoot lasers and shoot anywhere and do constant 150. Shin just should always be doing an AoE. He shouldn't be doing a single target. If they were going to make Shin a single target character... Oh, my thing is frozen? Oh, no. It just went. That's weird. If they were going to make Shin a single target, then he should be able to single target from his mouth and single target from his tail, separate characters, or one character for massive damage. But they split it into an AoE or single target, and I firmly believe they should have just left it as an AoE. The AoE animation looks awesome. Should have just left it. Destroya is technically in Battle Line. The Destroya larvas are Destroya. Yeah, the Shin AoE is really, really good. But because he has to do the single targeting too, like, that's terrible. Say something controversial. I'm trying to think of something Battle Line controversial. What's like a controversial? I had a pretty controversial Battle Line take the other day. I basically told everyone that they were bad at the game in the Discord, but I don't remember what I said. A single target attack should basically be like Ultima's attack, same range and damage. Yeah, if they were going to keep Shin's stats the way they are, it should make a single target like Ultima. Shin needs a massive overhaul, in my opinion. Or not a massive one, but he at least needs to be better than he is. What's my favorite Kaiju, and then my favorite Kaiju do I want to come to the game? My favorite Kaiju is Destroya. Probably Destroya. And Destroya's already coming to the game. But if I had to pick a character that's not in the game yet that I would like to come to the game, is probably Zilla or Zone Fighter. I mostly want characters to... Like, I don't care about popular monsters getting into this game. Like, Orga is definitely coming to this game, right? We're definitely getting, like, Showa King Ghidorah. We're definitely going to get Megalon at some point, you know? We're definitely getting more Mecha Godzillas. I want characters in this game that, like, would never have a chance to be in, like, any Godzilla media, like, ever. That's why I was pushing so hard for the Giant Octopus, because Giant Octopus was never going to show up in anything ever again, right? So we did what we could, and we got him added to the game. Or he's not added yet, but he will be. Like, that's what I want. I want characters that have little to no chance of ever coming back into some Godzilla media in this game. Like Skeletor. Yeah, exactly. Yeetus to Skeletor. That would be like a perfect addition, right? Or Zone Fighter. Giant Condor would be perfect addition. Like the classic Mander, however you say it. Like Sonda and Gyra. Gariel and Sondariel. Like, those characters. Like, I want characters that aren't popular and that don't show up very often to be in this game and get the representation, because obviously this game is popular. There's gonna be like big units, crazy characters that like are always in the game. The original Gotengo from Atrigan, yes. That's why if you watched my video of the player survey that they sent out, I didn't pick any of the popular movies except for the MonsterVerse movies. I picked movies that are like lower end movies, deep cuts, like King Kong Escapes with Makani Kong and Gorosaurus. I would love Gorosaurus to be in this game. I would lose my mind if Makani Kong came in this game. I love Makani Kong. So I just want there to be kaiju in this game that don't get the chance to be represented in media added to this. Like when was the last time we saw like Hedorah in anything, right? They put Hedorah in this game. That's amazing. Earth is in this game. There's such a wide variety of characters that they could put in this game to just pad out the roster, you know? They could give us next season a 4-star Showa King Ghidorah, and then as a 3-star unit tack on Giant Condor. Like, they don't have to go crazy for some of these low-end kaiju. But they could if they wanted to. I just need the space Amoeba Tree and I'll be good. Yeah, and like Maguma and stuff. My thought process is, if the character or item, weapon, whatever, is in Godzilla Defense Force, there is about a 99% chance that it's coming to this game. I think Godzilla Defense Force is a great judge of what is what, or like what Toho is wanting to put out in their Godzilla media. And I think the only exception to that rule, because they're not in Defense Force, but I think is an exception, is obviously like the Netflix, like the Earth stuff and Singular Point and Shin Godzilla. Because that's not in. I know Shin Godzilla is in Defense Force, but you know the other ones are not. What I'm talking about, I just did. Did I just do 7, 8, 9? So now I'm on 10 and 11. What did I just do? Can someone just tell me what I just did? I was ranting and I totally just spaced out on what the hell I just did. But Godzilla 1998, I think can make it into this game for sure. More characters from the Netflix movies. I think the reason why they aren't adding some unpopular characters is because fans would complain, and they pretty much add Kaiju every month. I was on wave 10? Okay, so now I'm on 13. Well, oh, I'm on wave 10, so I just did 13, 14, so now I gotta go back and do 10. Got it. Okay. I'm just so dumb. What about those Kaiju from the Zilla Junior series? I don't think that they would do any of the Kaiju from the Godzilla the animated series. I think if any animated series that's not already represented in this that's going to be added is going to be the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. And I don't think it's going to be any of the original monsters from Hanna-Barbera. I think it's just going to be like Godzilla. I don't even think Godzuki has a chance. Hanna-Barbera Godzilla 100% has a chance to come to this game. For sure. Same with Zilla, or 1998 Godzilla, because both characters have been seeing a resurgence this year, right? Toho is actively putting out Godzilla Hanna-Barbera stuff on their YouTube channel, and even recovering and restoring some of the lost Hanna-Barbera Godzilla media. And they're putting out Godzilla 1998 merch this year, like the Deforial. Who knows what else will come, right? So, and even as 1998 figure was teased by Tamahashi Nations. So, some of these characters, I think they at least have a good chance of getting added, right? But not the original monsters. If it's a variant of Godzilla, I think it'll come. Very low chance, but I think so. And then next year is Godzilla 1998's 25th birthday. I pray and I hope that we get a celebration from Toho in any capacity of that movie. And I hope that he comes to this game. That's my request to Toho. I would love it. I would love it. If it's possible to get Roland Emmerich's Godzilla in here, I would lose my mind. We have Ultraman in this game. You know, we have Kong in this game. Nothing's stopping us at this point. So 13, 14, 15, I'm going to get more gems, go back and do 10, 11, 12, and then go up again. Mag Dump, G98, Zilla Jr., all the Godzilla this series, Kaiju for 25th, he deserves it. What star level do you think Giant Octopus will be? 2-star, 3-star? So, I think, personally, the original intent of getting Giant Octopus in the game, not only because it was a kaiju that wasn't going to get any representation if we didn't push for it, was because we were under the belief that there was just no way that they would go and make Giant Octopus a 4-star. Like, who's wailing on Giant Octopus aside from, like, the hardcore, like, players in this game, right? But we may have overestimated ourselves because we got him into the top 3. If he was in the top 5, he was like 5th place, 4th place. That's what it could have been a 3-star or 2-star. Probably a 3-star. We got him into the top 3. Not only that, we got him into the top 10 now twice. The first poll, we got him tied for 7th place with Ebra. The second poll, we got him into 3rd place. I think that Toho has acknowledged our hubris, and they are going to make him a 4-star. I think Toho is going like, oh, okay, well, clearly you guys want the giant octopus badly. Let's make him a 4-star and let's get some money off of you. But us, who originally wanted the octopus in the game, were like, well, it would have been great if he wasn't a 4-star like everything else in this game is a 4-star. So I think it's going to come back to bite us in the ass. Something I missed last stream because I went to see my cousin's house. And long time no see. Gerardo, welcome back. Hope you had fun at your cousin's house. Titanosaur is very underrated. No one knows him, so Toho should add him. I agree. In my video talking about monsters that I would like to see added, Titanosaurus is on that list. Titanosaurus is there. If April Fool's Day, they should have added the giant octopus instead of JJ73. I would have loved it. I would have loved the giant octopus. But I think there's a very high likelihood we see giant octopus this year. Let's see. It's July. August is probably Evangelion or Kamen Rider. September is probably Evangelion or Kamen Rider. October is a Godzilla unit. November is a Godzilla unit. December is a Godzilla unit. We already have Shin, which means 2 of the top 3 are still yet to be added. Destroyer and Giant Octopus. And then there is Monster X. December, November, and October are going to be Godzilla units. We know this. Hopefully, Giant Octopus is one of those in one of those 3 months. On the Tamahashi Nations poll, as for most wanted, G98 got 3rd after Mechagodzilla 21 and Geo 4. I think he's a good chance of getting a figure. Yeah. I think so too, and I think they teased it in a post. They were like, oh, like, haha, something about it. People who are more in tune with the collectibles and stuff, they know more about that than me, but listen, when a figure goes live of G98 SHMA, I'm buying it. It's going right on the shelf, for sure. My favorite. I mean, I bought the Deforio of it. I love them. I love the design for 98. Like, unapologetically. It could be my nostalgia talking. It could be the New York in me. You know, growing up, one of the first Godzilla movies I got to see was him rampaging through New York City, and not the Megalon poster where he's just fighting on the Twin Towers for no reason. But seeing him rampage to New York City was a ton of fun for me, and I think it's part nostalgia, but I also really do like the design. I love the huge spikes, the way they curve up, and all that. So if they get it and they make it into a character to buy for SH, I will buy it. Someone has said a quick question, but I don't know where it went in the chat. Oh, Yo made a quick question. Were you the one I fought in ranked yesterday because the person I fought had the username from YouTube as their username with the Kamada-kun icon? Yes, that is me. So you might not have been here at the beginning of stream for that. So I have my alt account. I'm playing it right now, off screen. And what I'm doing is I'm basically logging into matches and just trying at the bare minimum. I'm like dropping a unit every so often, just place it here, place it there. I'm basically giving players in the low ranks a free win, and in turn, they're giving me 1 to 3 points for the pass. So I'm just passively grinding out the battle pass. I'm level 25 in the battle pass just from giving players in the low ranks free wins. So yes, you could say it's a waste of your time because I'm making you fight me for the win, or I'm just like, you know, letting you I'm not fighting you, but like I'm letting you just basically take the victory, and it's eating up some time when I could give up, but I'm not gaining anything if I give up. But this way, I get at least 1 point towards my pass, and you get a free dub, and you could say you beat me. Make a live stream of you buying the figure, card info, and all. Oh, you would like that, Lane, wouldn't you? Okay, so now we're actually on wave 16, and we're going to go up. Up, 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 up. Do you find it annoying that people complain that Toho used CGI for Shin, even though Americans did it and they were fine with it? I don't give a shit. I do not care. This is Christmas music. I don't care if people think that CGI for Godzilla movies is bad. I think the suits are silly as fuck. I'm gonna say it. This is the controversial thing you asked for earlier. I think the suits are silly. I like the CGI better. I'm just gonna come out and say it. The suits are cool. Don't get me wrong. The suits are a classic. The CGI looks much cleaner to me, and I don't want to see in a battle either beam spam or them like slapping each other and running up on each other. I want to see like a full-on effects brawl. I don't care if it's a suit. I don't care if it's CGI. If I had my preference, I would say CGI. But I'm going to watch any Godzilla media. I don't care. If they do suits with a little CGI, that's fine. If they do animatronics, that's fine. I don't care. It literally makes no difference to me what they do. I don't care. I don't. If they wanted to do the next 40 years of Godzilla movies in all suits, awesome. I love it. It's going to be so sick. It's going to be awesome. If they want to do the next 40 years in CGI, great. It's going to look super clean. Love to see it. I don't care. As long, Jarvis is right, as long as it's a Godzilla movie, I do not care how they do it. Mothra Luna needs to make a return. It'd be cool to see him with the tail feathers from GMK. I haven't even seen the Rebirth of Mothra movies, honestly. That is something I do want to get and watch. I just don't know where to do it. You're gonna make Godzilla in Minecraft? Go for it. Have fun. They need to add more 1 and 2 stars for beginners. I agree. They need you rank the G14 remake. They need to remake the G14 Shima. Oh, I like him. I have him. I like it a lot. I know a lot of people don't like it because he looks a little off. But I honestly am a big fan of the head sculpt. And I got lucky, and my head for him's not like totally disturbing to look at. Like his like one tooth over there is a little weird. But I mean, other than that, like, I think it's a really good design. I love this design, first of all. I think it looks pretty decent. But if they remade it, I wouldn't mind. I'd probably get it. Okay, what about this unit? Kick Kamunga as a 3-star. He stuns the opponent a little bit with his web and then leaps forward and bites them and ejects them. That would be cool. I mean, they could basically make Kamunga a non-4-star version of Gaigano 4 where he stuns them from a distance and then rushes to them. Melee, underrated Kaijus, Femudo, and Male Muto. I love the Mutos too. The Mutos are super cool. I have a figure of one of the Mutos up there. I like him a lot. There's a guy on Instagram and Twitter who makes custom heads that are more true to design. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're thinking of Whalezilla. He's in the Discord. He's a pretty cool guy. I don't have any of the heads from him because I don't really feel like painting them, and I know Discord members have offered to paint the heads for me, but I don't really care that much about it. Plus, I've gotten lucky with my Sham with my Sham figures. My Ultima looks pretty good, and my G14 looks pretty good. I don't have any more SH figures except for those two. I do have the Rodan pre-ordered. I want to get the Kong. Amazon has the Kong one really cheap for like $50, and I really do want the Kong. But there's the San Diego Comic-Con version of the Kong, and I think I might want to get that later. I just want to see the price first before I commit to it. You're gonna burn down a forest to get Godzilla down, bro. Why didn't you go into flat creative? Sir Nye the Science Guy. I love Bill Nye. San Diego Comic Conk. Imagine GBL goes down for a day. GBL's been down for a few hours at a time. But if it went down for a day, I feel like that wouldn't be too bad. The Great Goof, we need more Kaiju that are not 4 stars. Listen, guys. Good luck on trying to get Kong exclusive. Probably going to get scalped. I'm not going to get it from scalpers. If the Kong is not on like Big Bad Toy Store or something like that, then I'm not going to worry about it. But if it is available on like these other like retailer sites, then sure, I'll hit it up. I mean, I have a lot of Comic-Con exclusives, especially like from New York Comic-Con. I used to go to New York Comic-Con like every year. I have a few San Diego Comic-Con stuff too that's exclusive, but from years ago. So I'm no stranger to like scalping and stuff like that with the cons. But a lot of the times the figures and stuff that are exclusive are also shared in certain stores. So I believe in my Discord, Zeta said something else got shared. like to another. Yeah, Zeta says that the San Diego Comic-Con blue poster version of Godzilla also went to retailers like Big Bad Toy Store. So if that's the same for Kong, then I'm just going to do that. Because he comes with so much. And the original price of the Kong was like $75 or like $80 or something like that. And it was falling apart. And then the second version of it is a lot cheaper. It's like $50 and it's a lot more sturdy. And so if the second version of Kong is what they're using, it's more sturdy and it comes with more accessories, that's what I'm going to get. I feel like GBL needs to listen to the community, like remodeling kaijus and adding not 4 stars. I don't think you're going to get a remodel out of Toho, and in my opinion, all the characters like look fine. I think Shin looks a little like not in the style of GBL. But listen, guys, if you really want more non 4-star characters, just send an inquiry in the opinions tab and just be like, my opinion is it's really difficult to do all this 4-star stuff and it's really killing my motivation. Please add more characters of lesser rarity so it's easier for newer players to achieve new characters. Just go to your inquiries tab and just tell Toho. If Toho gets an overwhelming amount of inquiries on a specific topic, they're gonna have to address it, right? There's 35 viewers in the chat, at least that I can see at the moment. If every single one of you went to Toho and emailed them about the units, they would have to address it. Because that is an overwhelming amount of people. And, you know, that's a little in the grand scheme of how many people are playing the game. But 35 at the same time is a lot, and they're not going to ignore that. And I cannot imagine that they get more than like 20 to 25 emails a day through that service, you know? You waited 2 hours for Showdown and was using Dorats, and out of nowhere, Earth comes out and kills them in one shot, and the note said Dorats put up a good fight. Listen, they could tussle with the best of them. I'll use my Dorats right now and honor them. In your opinion, you like the NECA figures more than SH because for the price they cost, they aren't bad except Shin Godzilla. I have the Shin Godzilla one too. I don't think it's too terrible. But like you can't buy the NECA ones too reliably anymore, which sucks, so it's unfortunate. If Muto came to the game, the EMP should be the special attack. Yeah, I would love the Muto EMP in this, but we're never going to see... we're most likely not going to see another Monsterverse character in this for a long time. It's going to be at least another year and a half before we get any Monsterverse stuff, in my opinion. Because there's no Monsterverse stuff scheduled for 2022. There's, to my knowledge, the only thing coming in 2023 for Monsterverse is the Kong... No, 2023 is the Kong anime on Netflix, which is definitely not getting a crossover with this. And then there is the Monarch show, I think, comes out next year, and then the next Godzilla movie comes out in 2024. So if this game survives for a few more years, which I hope it does, then we can see more Monsterverse stuff. But I think at least for the remainder of 2022 and for at least the first half of 2023, I don't think we're seeing any Monsterverse stuff. I'm trying to catch up on chat. They need to do what they did at the beginning of Battle Line, where instead of having 2 4-star units a month, they have the annual 4-star and then a 3-star, 2-star. But they didn't even do that in the beginning of Battle Line. The first month of Battle Line was Ultima. Okay. The second month was Kong and Jet Jaguar Singular Point. Both were 4 stars. The third month was just G21. The fourth month was Leo, Dorats, and Super X. Those were the first gold and silver units to be added post-launch. Dorats is still the only post-launch silver unit. The following month was Fyrodan and Desghidorah. Right? And then it was Kiryu. And then it was Burning. Then it was 54. And then in January was the 54 season continued. Actually, Burning Godzilla and Godzilla 54 came in the same season because they had to extend the Burning Godzilla season for whatever reason. So January's unit actually came out in December. So we didn't get technically a new unit in January. But it was technically Godzilla 1954. February was Gigan, and then the second post-launch gold unit, Kids, then Earth, then Jet Jaguar 73, then Mecha King Ghidorah, which was just an evolution unit. And then they made the other, the Shin, Ultima and Rodan leaders. And then was Shin Godzilla, which is another 4-star. And then, not Ultron, Ultraman, which is a 4-star, and then Orga, which is a 3-star. So we've gotten 3 post-launch 3-stars and 1 post-launch silver. Just saying. There hasn't been a season since Leo where we got a bunch of units like that. It would have made more sense if G54 was in November because that's the month of Godzilla's birthday. Yes, but they held a competition for that November's unit being Kiryu was the reward for the community because that was the first community poll. The fact we haven't gotten an EVA unit due to the collabs, so who knows? Yeah, but Top Hat, the collab just started. Shin Godzilla is the first month. Ultraman is the second month. So it looks like they're doing one property every month. That means we still have a whole month dedicated to Evangelion. We still have a whole unit dedicated to Kamen Rider. Allegedly. It's like all but confirmed, right? We're definitely, like, there's already a poster in the game with Kamen Rider and Evangelion on it. There's the icon with both of their heads in it. I would be shocked if Ultraman was the end of the Shin Japanese Hero Universe collab. I would be actually shocked because that the Shin Japanese Heroes Universe, I don't even know how to explain what it is. It's like an event where you go to and you can see like art and like toys and stuff like that, and then do like a VR thing and like check all like these like props. It's like an interactive experience that's going on now for the next few months. So I would be shocked if they stopped that collab at Ultraman. You know? Like, that would be wild if they just were like, yep, you know what, it's over. Just Ultraman and Orga, and then you don't get Evangelion or Kamen Rider. It's weird, right? I think next month is going to be Evangelion. I think Kamen Rider is going to be last. But I could be wrong, and we might not get them. But at this point, I would say there's about a 90% chance they come to the game. With additional units. You know, we could get Unit 2 for Eva, and then for Kamen Rider, we could get, like, maybe the original Kamen Rider or Shock Trooper and stuff. So we don't know. We really don't know. You have a good feeling when the Conk exclusive goes this way, like Big Bad Toy Store, the price would be double, like event exclusive 2018. Listen, if it is, it is what it is. We'll have to see what the markup is like. But that's the Kong figure I'm interested in getting. If it's too expensive, I'm just not going to do it. If it's reasonably priced, who knows? Still hoping for Eva skin for Kiryu and GD9 because of the skins from the and the NECA line. Oh yeah. I think it would be weird if they didn't include the Kiryu Eva skin. I feel like that might be a no-brainer. At least sell it to us in a pack or something. There's like other mobile games where both Evangelion and Godzilla are in them, and they'll give Kiryu the skin. So like, cross your fingers. I'm hoping that we get an Eva's Kiryu skin. That's one of the only reasons I'm not taking Kiryu up to level 20 is because I want to see if he gets the Evangelion skin. David asks, how can you get Ultraman? You can get Ultraman in any of the boxes you get from Ranked, or the Arena, or the Battle Pass, whatever. Any box that you open has Ultraman in it this season. You get him at level 7 on the paid side of the pass if you buy the pass, or you get him at 50 for free if you finish the battle pass. That's it. It'd be cool to get Angels for the Eva as lower ranked units. I think the common consensus for characters for the Evangelion collab are there's some people that are in the camp that we're going to get, obviously at minimum we're going to get Unit 1, right? So there's people in the camp that we're going to get Unit 1 and then either 1 to 2 other units being Units 0 and Units 2. And if we're going to get, or the other camp is we're going to get Unit 1 and then like an angel like Ramiel or something. You know, either it's the big diamond one or the very first one with like the bird skull. Something recognizable. You're going to try to buy Kong from Premium Bandai since it's an exclusive, it will probably be available for them first before selling like Big Bad Toy Store, and they'll sell it for its event price, not markup. Send me that link, Lane, because I'll probably get it from there too. It should be like $90 or something. Your Kiryu's level 8 in the studio mode. He does have a skin at level 20, but maybe level 10 Kiryu will have the Evo skin, or just swap the places of the skins. They're not gonna... There's a 0% chance that they're gonna swap out what skins are in the studio mode, or swap out the rewards that are in the studio mode right now. There's no way that's happening. If there's an Evangelion Kiryu skin, it's 100% going to be in the store. Purchasable for either gems or dollars. You deleted Battle Line, then reinstall it, and when you got your first legendary map, you got Ultraman out of it. That's huge. That's a good account. You should hold on to that Ultraman. Why don't they just add like 10 kaijus at once? Because that's not healthy for the game at all. That's like not balanced at all. First of all, they would never do that. You were able to nab 2 event Gojis from them before they made it 1 per customer. Oh, that's sick. That's huge. Yeah, send me that link. Is that how every Shin figure is one of the worst ones? And I think the Awakening one from SH is the best. Is that the one where he's like Is that the one where he's like frozen? I don't know. Someone ping me in Discord in the movie section. Enjoy the good. Oh, Spence. Enjoy the Good Boy trilogy. Oh, on archive.org has all the Mothra movies. Oh, that's sick. Maybe I gotta watch them in the Discord or something one of these days. If you want Ultraman, don't waste 2,000 gems. Just get out of a random map that you get. Yeah, I agree. Let's wait for things to come up. We're like flying through the All-Star Battle, by the way. It's not even an hour, and we're like halfway done. And we have backtracked. Awakening is basically the Atomic Blast version. Oh, okay, I got you. I hope SH makes his 70th Gigan figure. That'd be interesting. YouTube has the free Godzilla films, not all but most. Yeah, YouTube has the Showa era, but it has the Godzilla ones. It doesn't have the 3 Mothra movies. If they can add doors, they can add the Kamibas. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Go download Godzilla Defense Force, or go look at the Godzilla Defense Force wiki. Any character that was in Godzilla Defense Force, whether it be vehicle or monster or otherwise, has like a 99% chance of coming to this game eventually at some point. If you found your Jurassic World statues, you'll post them in merch. I have some Jurassic Park statues. I got the deluxe edition, like whatever anniversary of Jurassic Park, and I got like a box that has the first 3 movies in it, and it came with the T-Rex busting through the gates statue. And then I got the special edition of Jurassic World, and it has like a statue of Rexy and the Indominus fighting, which looks really cool. One day I'll have it all set up. That stuff's like at my parents' house, but one day I'll have all the big statues. And I have like a sideshow. I have a Hot Toys Iron Man Mark III that's like huge, and it's like superposable. Looks really sick. I have Mortal Kombat X statue. I got all the Halo Legendary editions. Like one day you'll see in the back like boom, 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 like a bunch of crazy shit. Hey, how long is the Evangelion anime? I want to watch it, but if it's One Piece level... Okay, it's not One Piece level. The original Evangelion anime is 26 episodes. It's one season. It's 26 episodes. It's crazy. Right? But there's like 5 or 6 movies. Right? But you don't have to watch them all. If you watch the original Evangelion, then you watch, right after, you watch Death of Evangelion. That show and then that movie is like the appropriate watch order. After you watch the show and then Death of Evangelion, you can go and watch whatever you want. All 4 Rebuild movies are on Amazon. It's like Evangelion 1.0, Evangelion 2.0, Evangelion 3.0, and then there's Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 something. I don't remember what it's called. So there is a lot of Evangelion to watch. It's not nearly as close as like Naruto or One Piece or anything like that. The show itself is really short. The original is the whole depth of the plot in like 10 episodes. What did you say? Yeah, so the show is like 26 episodes, but the movie Death of Evangelion is the last bit of the last few episodes expanded upon, because I think they were running out of budget towards the end. So the ending of Evangelion is like kind of crazy. But if you watch the Death of Evangelion, it gives you like a better understanding of what the hell you just watched. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan. I have a huge Evangelion behind me, so big fan. If cams from Final Wars ever come, I'm good. So glad, since we need more group flyers. All we have are the Dorats. I mean, but the Kamakras from Final Wars isn't even a group flyer. The Kamakras from Final Wars is one character. Oh, Sammy, I didn't know you were a Jurassic Park fan. What is your opinion on Dominion? You didn't know I was a Jurassic Park fan? Bro. Bro, what do I wear in like every video I have? What is this? I have no idea. I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before in my life. I love the Jurassic Park movies. I think Dominion was alright. I think it was a good way to I think Dominion was a good way to end the saga, the current saga. I don't think it was overall a great movie. I think it was like just alright. I mean, I liked it. I love the dinosaur designs in it, but it's like just alright. If I ranked up my favorite Godzilla or Jurassic Park movies in the Discord the other day. My favorite Jurassic Park movies are probably the original, obviously. It's the first one, number one. Then, Jurassic World. Then The Lost World. Then Jurassic Park 3. Then Dominion. And then Fallen Kingdom. I do not like Fallen Kingdom. I think Fallen Kingdom has a perfect 2/3 of movie. The final third, the last act of the movie, I think is just the worst part of any of the Jurassic Park franchise, period. Dominion I liked, but I didn't like it nearly as much as like all the other ones ahead of it, you know? And then Jurassic World and Lost World are like tied for second, so second or third depending on whatever day it is. Jurassic World Dominion is there are some scenes that seem rushed and the plot is always mixed up, though I wish T-Rex actually saved the humans from the Giga in the tower. The Giga fight was so ridiculous and like dumb. I didn't like it at all, but the Therizanosaurus looks so sick. It looks so sick. I loved it. Most people say the Fallen Kingdom is their least favorite. Yeah, I know there's a few people in the Discord that really like Fallen Kingdom, and then more power to you. I fucking hated it. I think Fallen Kingdom is better than Dominion. So yeah, there's people in this chat that like Fallen Kingdom the best. If you do, that's more power to you. I don't like it. I think the beginning and the middle are great. I think as soon as they get to the manor, the movie's just garbage. I think everything from the manor is terrible. Among Us in Battle Line. Among Us in Battle Line would be kind of sick, not gonna lie. Can we get Ultra Galaxy Kaiju in Battle Line? I don't know what that is. Is that Ultraman stuff? Probably not. We're not. Definitely not. Outside of Ultraman and Orga, we're definitely not seeing any more Ultraman stuff. I wish the Therizano died at the end, but then the Spino comes out and helps. The T-Rex of Spino has to return. If they're doing it with the Dilophosaurus, they gotta do it with the Spino. Do you think they will make more Jurassic World movies? Oh, yeah, they're definitely gonna make more Jurassic World movies, like, for sure. Are you kidding me? Universal just invested in, like, way more space in their parks for the Jurassic World rides. Jurassic World makes them probably some of the most money out of any of their franchises. They would be stupid to not continue the Jurassic World stuff. They're definitely going to make more. Maybe not in the same like saga or trilogy or whatever, but it's going to be good. They're going to make a lot more. Out of the 3 Jurassic World films, not Jurassic Park films, the first Jurassic World is the best of 3. Oh, yeah, by far. I really like the first Jurassic World a lot. I think I think it legitimately is a good movie. And I think the other 2, like, just missed the mark by like just like this much. Also, Spence, I'm pinning your message about the Mothra stuff in the movies and TV so that I can watch it later. And anyone else who wants to watch the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy can go to the Discord and go to movies and TV and check pins, and it's there. I feel like they need to make a Jurassic World horror game. Bro, everyone always says they got to make a Jurassic World horror game. I don't know. I don't want a Jurassic Park horror game. I think it would be like, I don't think it would be that good. You saw Jurassic World in theaters? I saw Jurassic World in theaters like 6 times. I saw it 4 times on opening day. I went at the midnight showing. I went after school 3 times after my school was over. I like didn't leave the theater. Actually, I don't even know if I went to school when it dropped. I saw it on... Yeah, I didn't even go to the school. I think I just watched Jurassic Park all day. We got Mothra and Gamma Trilogy. Oh, the Gamma Trilogy is pinned in there too? Based. Haven't seen that either. Those are rookie numbers. I saw Jurassic World 2015 12 times. Yeah, but you see 12 times in one day? Most likely not. I saw Godzilla 2014 4 times in the same day. But I saw it in theaters maybe 7 or 8 times. I went a lot. I saw King of the Monsters in theaters 3 or 4 times, but not like in the same day. I saw it like spread out because I had a lot of friends who were like, "Oh, we should totally go see it. Like, I know you like Godzilla," and I'm like, "Okay, bad." And we went like once a day for like a week. What dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park trilogy do you think gets the least amount of attention? I feel like that question's kind of bait because it's definitely the Spinosaurus. But it is what it is. You saw G19 2 times in one day, but 6 times overall. Dude, I went... G 2019 came out the day before I graduated college. And me and all my boys, we went to see it in theaters. Well, first of all, we went out before we saw it. And then we saw it in theaters. And then we went out after. And I must have gotten home at like 3 a.m. I woke up so late for graduation. I was beat. I was so tired. And I was just like, oh my god. I remember waking up and going to graduation and just talking with all my boys that were there, like, about the movie while we had like our cap and gowns on, because like it was sick. It was so good. And then even funnier, one of my friends, he had an assignment that he got an extension on because he was sick or something, so he couldn't do it. He had an extension on an assignment that he had until the day of graduation, that night, to finish and submit. On the way to the theater, he used my phone hotspot Wi-Fi to finish his assignment and submit it in the car while we went to go see the movie. That was actually hysterical. But also, if you give me 3 seconds, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna knock this out. But keep that chat going. I'm gonna be right back, I promise you. Yo, I just Baja blasted that toilet. Little seamless transition. Seamless. I'm back. I'm here. Okay. We got one more of these things. And listen, just want to reiterate, if there's any low-ranking players here, I am still actively searching and giving free wins on my alt account. Shout out to, that is Japanese, I can't read it. Shout out to them. Yeah, this guy's a competitive speed pisser. Bro, you would have thought a horse was in there pushing that out. Had to get back in here. That Baja Blast was going through me, man. I don't know what that was. Oh, Lane, I see your links that you sent me in Discord. I'll have to check that out for the Kong stuff. Do you think they should add voice chat to GBL? I think it would get so toxic if they added voice chat. Hey, first time here. Luck was surprising last week playing the game. You got 3 singular point Godzillas and 2 Shin Godzillas and an Earth. Average me. I'm a big fan of Ultima in this game. I think he's really, really good. Happy that you made it to this to your first stream though here. You think wave 34 is the heat wave? Because of all the burnings. All-Star Battle free-to-play is so hard. I agree. My free-to-play account is struggling. My free-to-play account especially was struggling last season for the King Ghidorah one because my King Ghidorah was only level 2. I got him to level 3 during the end of the All-Star Battle, but that didn't really help me. I don't even have Shin Godzilla on my free-to-play account because I forgot to even complete the pass last season. So my free-to-play account doesn't have Shin Godzilla, which makes this All-Star Battle incredibly difficult for me. And I don't have too many good stats on my units. I don't have a lot of pieces on the free-to-play account. It's actually extremely difficult not having the. It is mind-blowing how much of a difference the Battle Pass actually makes. Like, I mean, I've had this account that you're watching me play. I've had this since the day the game came out, right? So I'm like, I have everything. I have things decently leveled. I make content for the game. I spend money in the game. Like, I have no problem blowing through some of these things, right? And I've had this account like for so long that even if I didn't spend, right, I could build up the levels. Like, take a look at Spence. Spence is like a great player, right? Regularly gives me a run for my money. Regularly whoops my ass on stream, and they're free to play. So it's possible, but it's so difficult, and especially this season as well. With Ultraman. Ultraman is a huge. If I see an Ultraman in my rank, I'm basically just giving up. You know what's funny? Inside to play this at launch, took a break from it around August. You got back in November. Luck was good there. Had Space Godzilla, Biollante, Kiryu, and Monster vs. Godzilla. Ultima was 7. You could so then your phone basically died and you lost all your progress. Kaiju Make Kaiju's also free to play, and they regularly whoop my ass. One thing Clash Royale has on GBL is that commons can beat legendaries and rare can beat epics. In this game, like, the lower rank characters can definitely beat the 4 stars. Like for sure. Like, Mega Gearus will give any flying unit a run for its money, right? G89 routinely beats the hell out of things, and Gearus is a great character as well. Like, a lot of really, really good characters in this game are characters that have been here since launch. You just need to put the levels on them, right? Manila is really good. Kamakuris is really good. Super X is really good. So there's a ton of characters that can beat legendary units. It's just all we get are the legendary units, which is just not amazing. You played this since launch. I periodically lost my account twice. This is your 3rd account on GBL. That I knew. I believe you told me that before. So unfortunately, I decided to start from scratch and have been grinding here and there. Kong is at 2. He was at 3. Monster vs. Goji was 2. Their low-level ult was getting back soon. Well, at least when you restarted, you were able to get Kong and G21. I was worried that they might have gone away for you completely. This season has been the biggest challenge for you since not having or pulling Ultraman is a huge disadvantage. Yeah. Not having Ultraman is crazy. And it usually, season to season, it doesn't really make a difference if you have the special units or not, right? But this season especially, Ultraman has just been kicking ass, like left and right. So if you don't have them, crazy disadvantage. There needs to be a way to back up account on Android. I agree with you. I've sent Toho inquiries about it as well, and I've gotten no responses about it. But like I said earlier, if everyone here emails Toho the same or similar things, they'll eventually have to get something done. Coconut says she's still not having much trouble against Ultraman. Listen, Ultraman is really, really good. He's not impossible to deal with. My advice for anyone playing this game that is struggling with Ultraman, like beating Ultraman, put Mothra Leo in your deck. Mothra Leo can hit him with the rush in air or on land. Very solid. After the season, if the next unit hoping it's destroy isn't all that good, you're going to use all your Gmats on Ultraman. Yeah, I'm like heavily debating putting all of my Gmats into Ultraman. I want to see if he gets nerfed at the end of the season. I want to see destroy his kit. I want to see Giant Octopus kit, and I want to see Unit 1 Evangelion's kit if we get Evangelion Unit 1 in the first place. Caesar is so cracked and people forget about it. Caesar is, I mean, I don't know. Caesar's pretty easily counterable these days, and especially with the Mothra Leo buff, I would recommend just running Leo instead because you can hit the flyers. Caesar can't hit the flyers, and he's going to get just rinsed by the Kamacuras, right? At least the Leo is going to get stopped by the Kamacuras, but Leo's not going to get hurt by the Kamacuras. Caesar's going to get instantly annihilated by the 2-star Kamacuras. Battleline has terrible recovery. Should be like Skullgirls Mobile where you register an account, and if the app is gone. Exactly. There needs to be a way to register an account, like a Toho account or something to this game. Maybe, you know, the Godzilla app on the App Store has a Godzilla account or whatever. Maybe you could register with that for some rewards. Who knows? But at least on iPhones, you get iCloud. So iCloud will back up your game and you can go phone to phone. I had my account originally on my iPhone 8, that is now my free-to-play account. And I moved it to my iPhone 13, which is now my main account, and I didn't even have to use my data transfer. I just logged in. I just, like, you know, sunk up my phone with my iCloud, and my account was immediately put on there. So at least Apple has a way to back up your accounts. As long as it's on your iCloud, you can get the account back. But Android users are fucked. So Android users, all of you guys just go complain on Toho's website in the inquiry section. Usually you have both Leo and Caesar in your decks. You do go with Leo because of the health, but her damage isn't as good as Caesar's. Leo's damage is like a little bit comparable to Caesar's, but I mean, I'm thinking Leo is more of an advantage this season, especially because you can hit the flyers. And, you know, the meta right now is very flyer reliant. Ultraman, Fyrodan, Batra, and you could even throw in Mecha King Ghidorah in there. So that's crazy, right? Cheem Epic Gamer subscribe. Thank you, Cheem Epic Gamer, for the subscription. We love the support. But Leo, I would include Leo in there, and Leo can hit all of them while Caesar cannot. For me, the game is cancer for me since I lost my phone like 89% of the year and only got it back. Oh no, Kelly H. Dino is at a very big disadvantage then. He can get 89 boosted. So can Leo. Also, I think Shin All-Star so far has been pretty good. Stocked 1,200 points and got Shin. Love that he's 2 times the cost now at the beginning and have been doing really good. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to increase the cost of these characters. Like, they was already fine. But now we have inflation in Battleline. Oh, you were saying that about Leo. Ah, my bad, Els. Once I get Des Ghidorah to level 10, I'm switching Ghidorah off your team for him. Yeah. If your Ghidorah also is level 10. I mean, if you have a Des Ghidorah and a King Ghidorah at equal level, then I would put Des Ghidorah in. On my main account, my King Ghidorah is level 14, almost 15, and on my free-to-play account, my King Ghidorah is level 3, my Des Ghidorah is 2, but I'm about to get Des Ghidorah to 2 on my free-to-play, or to 3, so I'm going to swap. I mean, I have both of them in my deck, but in the low ranks, it's just basically, like, legendary monster spam, you know? Melee, gotta switch out GD9 dance when someone subscribes and replace it with Mecha King Ghidorah. It's just Chef's Kiss. Listen, I need more Battleline gifts. If you guys send me gifts on Discord for Battleline, I can make them subscriber stuff. But I'm really bad at making gifts. I don't know how to do it. Going back to chat. Ultraman legitimately makes me not want to play the game. I haven't played in a few days. I'm coming back to fight you on stream. Ultraman needs a nerf badly. There's a lot of people who don't think he's going to get a nerf because Kong and G21 have never been nerfed. But Kong has gotten buffs. I believe Kong has had a nerf before. But that was while they were available. So there's a good chance that while Ultraman is still obtainable in the maps, he can get a buff or a nerf. Most likely a nerf. But once he is no longer in the maps, because he's limited. So once him and Oranga's time is up, I don't expect any changes. If they don't nerf him this season, I don't think he's going to ever be nerfed. Or, I'm not, sorry, not this season, the next season. You're on your 4th account. Your first one you deleted. It's the second. It was a different account. You broke through your device. The third one, your baby, because he was 3 years old, took your phone and threw it, and now you have a tablet. That's an insane wild ride that you went on. Dez is good, but it's harder to get more pieces from him besides All-Star Battles, as there is sometimes twice in the shop. Yeah, so That's the thing with Des Ghidorah. He is better than King Ghidorah, except King Ghidorah, it is easier to get levels for him. And this has been the Des Ghidorah dilemma the whole time that the game has been around. Des Ghidorah is a really, really good character. It's just impossible to level him, right? Not impossible, I'm exaggerating. It's just difficult to get him, right? So, if you happen to have them at equal levels, like I have them on my free-to-play account, equal levels, I have both of them on my deck, they're really, really good. So, fun fact, in the trailer for Kong Godzilla and GBL, Kong's aerial attacks, in the game, if you look at Kong's video, he attacks air, and I think Jet Jaguar does the same. But he doesn't in this game. That's beta footage. A lot of the footage that is in this game, and a lot of the footage that they also use in promotional material, is not from the most current versions of the characters. They are videos taken at some point during development. So when they come out, they might not be accurate. There's plenty of videos in this game that haven't been updated, that are just in the game, that are out of date. Plenty of them are. So that's why you always got to take it with a grain of salt. And that's why when we do our breakdowns of, like, you know, it's 2 or 3 days before the new season starts, and Toho gives us, like, oh, here's their video of Ultraman. You know, and then I make a video like, hey guys, surprise announcement, they just showed us, like, you know, his abilities and stuff, let's check it out. I don't want to be like, oh, we know for sure, like, Ultraman has piercing, Ultraman does this. We can only speculate because we have no idea if the information that they're giving us is accurate or not. Because there's so much inaccurate information already in the freaking game, man. It's true. I know this. Actually, that's really good for the iceberg. Let me put that in there. That some of the videos are wrong. I'm going to put that in the GBL iceberg. Cool. Maybe someone will add it to the iceberg. Bet your first form is slow and stonk. Bet your second form is still slow but stonkier. We have 4 units that have longer range than every leader except Ultima. Are you talking about the leader ranges? Because after the update, or after the buffs this past season, Fyrodan, Space Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla, and Shin Godzilla all have really long range. If you're trying to counter an Ultraman, like if you're having a lot of trouble with Ultraman coming at you, and you're using a G89 leader, you could switch, if your Mecha Godzilla is like at a similar level to your G89, you could switch to Mecha Godzilla for a lot of health. And also, he can hit Ultraman and Manila at that distance. I still think maybe Ultima has longer range than them, because Ultimas can hit other Ultimas, but the 4 characters that got buffed can't hit Ultima. Was Kaiju Ghidorah Monster X ever in the polls? Yes, random person. The latest poll from March, Kaiju Ghidorah / Monster X was in there, and they did manage to secure 4th place on the poll. Giant Octopus beat them by about 30 or 40 points. But yes, they are on the poll. They are coming to the game. They made it into the top 5. So they will come. They will come to the game at some point. I never really been a huge Monster X fan, Kaiju Ghidorah fan. I haven't really been a King Ghidorah fan until recently. I don't know. He was never one of my favorites. But, I don't know. Something about Kaiju Ghidorah I never really liked. But I love the design of Monster X. He's like everything edgy that I love. I just don't know why I never really liked him too much, but it is what it is. When Melee said yes, random person thought it was actually saying somebody has a note, so it's the username. Hey, close to finishing Godzilla in Minecraft, you just gotta do the head. We'll post in the Discord and we can check it out. Monster X is such a badass design. Kaiser's just good, nothing special. Yeah, I think Monster X could have been fine if it was just Monster X or with 3 heads or something. I don't really like Kaiser Ghidorah too much. But Monster X is cool. I'm excited to have him in the game. The Final Wars Kaiju are cool. You know, I'm always down for more Final Wars stuff, but it is what it is. Are you going to be doing fair matches after this because you're flying through this? Maybe. Probably the over edges of Kaiser Ghidorah. A lot of people don't like him for that. Yeah, I think Kaiser Ghidorah is a little overcomplicated design-wise. Monster X could be an Evo unit, which is like a 50% chance it'll happen. No, Monster X is definitely going to be an evolution unit. Like 100%. On the poll, it says Monster X / Kaiser Ghidorah. It's definitely going to be an evolution unit. Whether it's an on-death evolution or an overtime evolution or there's a new evolution mechanic, we don't know. It's definitely evolving, though. They're definitely the same unit. There's not a shot that they're different. Mobile or not, we really live in a time where all the modern era Gojis are in, as well as Kong, an official Godzilla game, and Ultraman, and the other two from the... Yeah, it's crazy. Certainly, I'm not ready to fight you anymore because I deleted and reinstalled it. Well, if it's a fair match, you put up a fair fight. What was I saying? Yeah. Not only do we have Kong officially in a Godzilla game for the first time, right? We also have the first official... I have something in my eye. We also have the first official collaboration of Ultraman. Am I going to lose this just because I'm not paying attention? Probably. No, we're chilling. This is the first time Ultraman is collabing with Kong in any capacity. This is the first time Kong is in a Godzilla game. We have so many different versions of Godzilla in this game. It's crazy. Godzilla Battleline, in my opinion, is underrated. I think a lot of people write it off because it's a gacha game. I don't think a lot of people realize the significance of Battleline. It's a first for a lot of things. And there's just going to be more to come. Evangelion, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, King Kong, Godzilla, all in the same game together. Like, that's kind of crazy. And the game gets a bad rep because it's gacha. But there's a large portion of the Godzilla community that like totally writes this game off. They won't even touch it. But you can't deny the significance of Battleline, of what it has, at least for the Godzilla franchise. Not only is it the first mass, as far as I know, it's the first mass multiplayer Godzilla game. It's definitely the most successful mobile game that Toho's ever made. And it has a ton of collaborations, which are first times for everything. Pretty much. And not to mention they're doing fan polls, so the fans are choosing what characters get added. Kiryu, Earth, Burning Godzilla, G54, Shin, all were going to come to the game anyway, but fans got to decide when. Pretty much, right? Shin Godzilla. Who was the other one in the Mecha King Ghidorah, Shin Godzilla. Giant Octopus, Destroyer, Kaiser Ghidorah. Who got fifth in the poll? Was the fifth in the poll Singular Point Anguirus? I think people stereotypically think gachas are trash and just waste your money. Yeah, I mean, gachas get a bad rep. But if you're a Godzilla fan, you can't not look at Battleline and be like, this is complete garbage. Even if you don't like the game and you don't want to play it, like, we have Ultraman and King Kong and Godzilla all together. Like, come on. Now, do you think Kong 1962 will be available in Battleline? Probably not. But Mechanic Kong might. So I'm like really new to this game. Like, I downloaded it only a week ago when looking for help and found your videos, which have been really helpful and really digging your live stream energy too, man. Thank you, Dyson Deadlifts. Big fan of the name. Dyson Deadlifts. Great name. Glad you're here. Glad I could help you out. Just want to say, if Monster X is an evolution unit, he better be a beefcake. Make him a beast unlike Bachelor Larva, which is very weak, even though he's struggling with movie. Oh my god. I think Kaiser Ghidorah has to be like good. He has to be at least better than Terrestrius, right? You gotta start concentrating now? No, I don't have to start concentrating. You have to start concentrating. If I remember correctly, the money this game makes is going to be used to fund the next big Godzilla game. Yeah, so maybe I pinned it in the Discord. I'm like trying to adjust my fucking feet, and my feet are falling asleep. I might have pinned it in the Discord. I'm not entirely sure. But it's definitely on my Twitter. I'll go follow it again. Eating Italian while watching a stream. Bro, I had pasta right before this. It's crazy. A sidetrack. It's crazy that like every time I come to stream, I like eat like some Italian food beforehand. Pasta, pizza, whatever. Like, it feels like every time I'm about to stream, I'm eating Italian food. Hey, Melee, do you think Super X will fall out because Ultraman is basically a better version? No, I don't. I had a very interesting conversation. I did think this, and I got to give props where props are due. I had a very interesting insightful conversation with TS Dragon about this. TS said, Ultraman does, obviously, what Super X does, but a little bit better. However, the factor is their speed. And I agree with him. I run 2 main decks. I run my Ultima deck, which is Ultima, Manila, Super X, Batra, Psychic Chorus, Kamacuras, G89 leader, right? Super X works better in that deck than Ultraman does, because Ultraman is faster than Ultima. He's faster than, or he's about the same speed as Manila. But my main damage in that deck comes from Ultima. Ultima is slow. I can pair Ultima with Super X, and they can go slow together and hit things from super far away. I was going to say Ultimo, who's also a Marvel character like Ultron. Ultraman is going to go way ahead of my push and do what he's going to do, but he's going to die. That deck relies on my core group staying together. Manila, Super X, Ultima, staying as far back and hitting from as far away as possible and killing units before they even get close to me. Ultraman is not good in that deck. Now, Ultraman is good in my second deck, which is King Ghidorah, or Mecha King Ghidorah, Ultraman Leo, Kamacuras Batra, Trains Dimension Tide. And that deck, I can cycle out Kamacuras Trains and Dimension Tide very fast, and I can get basically all my characters are 5 cost or lower, except for King Ghidorah and Mecha King Ghidorah, who's 7. Ultraman works really good in that deck because Batra is fast, and Leo is fast, and Mecha King Ghidorah is pretty decently fast. And I can get Ultraman to get up to speed with them in a big push. But I can't get Ultraman to stay with my Ultima. So if you want a slow-moving deck that's a little bit more defensive, Super X is the way to go. If you want to play an extremely aggressive deck, Ultraman is the way to go. Ultraman does essentially replace Super X in a lot of decks, but I don't think Ultraman is going to completely wash Super X out of the meta. I think Super X dex definitely falls in the tier list a bit because of it, but I don't think it's any worse than it was. I think it's just going to depend on how your playstyle is, personally. That was a long-winded rant. I gotta catch up on chat, you guys. You guys have been talking and talking and talking. Having Super X and Ultraman together is a nightmare. Yes, Ultraman as his cost code, that is a pain. Isn't it 6 or 5? Ultraman is a 5 cost. Do you think Toho will add more ability pieces to GBL? I think so. I think the next ability piece, the next like spell piece that'll probably come is probably going to be Kamen Rider. I'm probably going to take an L for many of y'all saying this, but I think Super X is a bad unit. That's your opinion. I think the energy base is a bad unit, you know, but there's a lot of people think it's good. Who pairs better with Earth, Ultraman or Des Ghidorah? I think Ultraman probably works better. He's cheaper too. You know, Des Ghidorah is 6 or 7, and then Ultraman is 5. Earth is already a 9 cost. You're gonna want to pair him with some lower costs. Oh, I have missiles. Why didn't I just missile this thing? I have the bomber. I'll get him. You want them to add Monster X? Monster X is coming. We've been over this today on stream. So should I grind to rank 35? You're at 30. Yeah, why not? I mean, literally on my phone, I've been grinding this whole time on my free-to-play account from level 23. This entire stream, I've gone up like 4 levels, just basically losing. So, I don't see why you wouldn't grind. On Monday, there's going to be a heat wave in the UK. Now you're definitely going to be burning. Well, stay hydrated, man. Des doesn't do that well with Earth since it's just doing the same thing with Earth, but he's 2 costs more than Ultraman. Yeah, I would use Ultraman with Earth. If you're gonna use any of those characters, I would just use Ultraman. Play the Isle. What did I play? What dinosaur game did I play? Not Primal Carnage. I have played Primal Carnage. That's not what I'm thinking of. Not the Isle. There's another dinosaur game that is like a competitor with the Isle that I don't remember the name of. That I played it on my phone. It was free, and there's a desktop version as well. But I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called. It was good. Hey, Millie, how skilled is it to get the final hit on an opponent with the Des Ghidorah burn out of 10? Well, like 5. It's Path of Titans. Dark Zero, thank you for that. It was Path of Titans. I liked Path of Titans. I'll probably like the Isle. I've been following both like on social media, but I don't really play the Isle. Are you thinking of Path of Titans that is mobile version? Yeah. Is Path of Titans. Imagine they add a unit that you get only by watching ads. Yeah, you mean every 4-star in the shop. You think Orga would be really unique with how his regeneration works, since he can have a passive? See, we have a kit like discussion, or not a kit discussion. We have a kit ideas channel in the Discord that like you can like submit a character and like make a kit for them, and other people can look at them and rate them and do stuff like that. There's a lot of people who think it's a ton of fun. I don't have time for it, and I think it's cool that everyone's doing it though. I like that has its own little micro community in my Discord. I think I've only done 2 or 3 kits, and I've done one on Orga, and I think Orga should be the first character that gets lifesteal in this game. I think it would be really neat if Orga could like grapple an opponent, like hold them in place, and then like vor them, like eat them up, and then drain their health and get his health back up. When Destroy gets added, if he does become, I predicted that his normal attack would be his horn attack, and especially would be his chest or pink beam, same like the thing Cure You. I think that it could be the pink beam, but also they're really going off of like what has appeared in movies and shows and stuff. So I don't think the pink beam from the chest would make it in, because I don't think the pink beam was actually in the movie. I'm gonna be real, I never knew you could watch ads 5 times in the store to get units until I saw a vid last week. Made me feel stupid, angry, and done. Was it one of my vids? I think I'd go over that in a vid or 2. The Isle hasn't been updated in ages because one of the staff of the Isle left and took the code, which trashed the Isle, which is why Path of Titans looks amazing. That is so funny. You haven't made any kits in the new kit channel. Let's talk about the old one. I'm talking about the old one, Spence. I'm talking about the old one. What is one kaiju that everyone wants in Battle Line that I don't want in Battle Line? That's a good question. Quick, everybody in the chat, put down in the chat, no other talking, just put down one kaiju that you want to see in the game, and I'll tell you if I don't want to fucking see him. Just write down a kaiju right now. Throw it in. Anyone you want. Any Godzilla form, any destroyer, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Throw it in the chat, and I'll tell you right now if I don't want it in the game. I'm looking through chat. Okay, Gabra, Mecha 2021, Godzilla 968, Kiryu Goji, Monster Zero, Among Us, Perfect Destroyer, Gamera, Amanda, Gorosaurus, Joe, God Mama, Chryslek. Chryslek would actually be so sick. Godzilla Millennium. A lot of Mecha Godzilla 2021 chatter. OG Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla. Damn, you guys are picking like really good characters, so I would like to see all of them. I'm gonna pick one. I'm picking a character. Ready? I'm just gonna pick a random character from this list that you give me. I say don't want him. I don't want Gabra in this game. I gotta say it. You do not even put Gabra in this game if you don't give us Salunga first. Salunga is absolute Chad behavior. Gabra is Virgin Gabra, Chad Salunga, right? We're Team Salunga here. We're Team Singular Point here. Get Gabra the fuck out. I don't give a shit about Gabra. I don't care about Gabra. I don't care. Give me Salunga, and then you can give me Gabra. If I get Gabra before Salunga, I'm a wig out. I'm just saying it. No, Maguma would be sick. Titanosaurus would be sick. Okay. Now, before we get started... on this next part, I'm doing a little troll and a little controversial here. Do you see the event tickets here? You can buy for 80. It is not, I repeat, it is not in your best interest to buy these. Okay? It is not smart to buy these. You are wasting your EP buying these. Let me explain why I'm about to buy one. I purchased one. I do this every event. I purchase one. Or maybe two. Because I only need one more checkpoint for this. I only need one more checkpoint for this. I'm not going to use 150 gems for 4 tickets, even though I need one. I use gems for this event. You don't need to use gems for this event. And free-to-play players, you don't even need to buy tickets for this event because it's going to refresh every day and it's going to give you ample time and opportunity to get what you need to get. I am buying the one ticket because I do not think one checkpoint is worth 150 gems. 150 gems is worth 4 in my opinion. At minimum 3. I only need one. So I'm going to spend the 80 tickets to clear these 4 missions, or 3 or whatever it is. And that's it. I'm not going to buy that ticket again. This whole event, I'm not. I'm only doing it and then paying 100 if you lost. Yeah, if you lose, you can pay 100 to restart that node. But we're not going to do that. 150 gems for 4 tickets, 3 tickets is awesome. 80 tokens for 1 ticket is a terrible, 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 terrible deal. I want you guys all to understand. You can clip it, you can send it, whatever you want. I want you to really understand that you do not need to buy the tickets from the store. It is a waste. I'm only doing it so I can clear this one and claim a bunch of rewards. And I'm going to go positive because I saved up 9,000 points from the last event. Right? I haven't even claimed these 23 challenges yet. So I'm doing it because I have a ton of points. I think if you're struggling for points, you should not do it. I mean, I don't think anyone should do it anyway. I'm only really doing it to make content. But I do a lot in this game that you shouldn't do in the name of content, so. Man, how dare you? Gabber's a real one and bullies kids. He humbles them and keeps them grounded so they become better people. Bro, the kid in that movie was such a dickhead, bro. Gabber did not teach him a good lesson. I'm just saying. What's the worst pain? Getting a 4-star after watching ads only for your only one to be level 9 slot, or getting the worst expedition after fighting tooth and nail for a win? I think the worst thing that you could possibly get is probably the 4-star. The 4-star in your place. Oh, I got Ultraman on this. We're gonna mob through. Getting Ultraman, or not Ultraman, getting a 4-star in the shop at level 9 or a level that you just can't achieve is definitely the worst feeling. Whoa, 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 whoa! They added an Ultraman to this wave. What the hell? And they took out Jet Jaguar and they put in Ultraman? I didn't see Jet Jaguar here. Melee, why can't you unlock King and Godzilla 2021? Because the collaboration event with them ended. That is why. Legendary said, see ya, can't have them. And they dipped and they took them with them. Here's the thing for the Ultraman collaboration. Should have been Ultraman and Gamora. I haven't seen Shin Ultraman. I don't really know too much about regular Ultraman, so I don't really know who Gamora is, except from Guardians of the Galaxy. They took out the alpha male Sad Goji. They did. They took out Jet Chadwar. But you ate Godzilla 2021. That's why you can't lock them. Yeah, the collab was limited time, which is weird. But Toho technically, I think, doesn't own the legendary monsters. I thought they might have at least owned the Godzilla and the Godzilla, legendary Godzilla, and like Mothra and Rodan and King Ghidorah. But I guess Legendary owns those versions of them. Like Kong leaving this game, I can understand because Toho doesn't own that version of Kong, right? But I figured that they might like own to some degree Godzilla, and they don't apparently, so they left the game. They'll probably be back whenever more Monsterverse stuff gets added. I bet you they make a killing if they re-released G21 and Kong. I would love it. I would love to get my Kong and G21 some more levels, but took them away for whatever reason. The same thing is going to happen to Ultraman and Naranga, and then theoretically whatever Evangelion characters and whatever Kamen Rider characters come. Shin Ultraman has Naranga because we know he's there and we don't know if he's there, and I really am trying not to get spoiled as best as I can from Shin Ultraman. I mean, I know if Naranga is in Shin Ultraman or not. I mean, you can see Naranga's movie in this game. Like, But oh my god, he just fucking dipped out, dude. Caesar going crazy. Caesar going crazy. He just dipped the fuck out. I did not mean to end this that quick. That quickly. That is hilarious, actually. Sucks that G21 and Kong were removed. They were good units. They're like, alright. They never really mattered. You feel so stupid for deleting Battleline when you had all the monsters in it. That's a personal choice that you made, sir. So that was it. Let's claim all these rewards. I mean, Orga is in because Orga was shown in Shin Ultraman. We don't know if Gamora was in it. If he was, that'd be spoiling the film. I don't even know who that is. So, I couldn't even tell you. I know what monsters... I know what the Shin Ultraman monsters look like. I don't know their names outside of Naranga, so I couldn't even tell you if Gamora was in it or not. The Returning game can feel refreshing to make you happy that started... and grinding became better. I feel like each one could be good Earth counter if he's high enough level. It's only a skill issue. I feel like G98's attack is ridiculous for what he is. G89's attack is really good. It's probably one of the best units in the game. Leader-wise. It used to be one of the best land units you could use too, but it's not anymore. Why does Battleline call Ultraman instead of Shin Ultraman? Well, they don't call Shin Godzilla in this. They just call him Godzilla. Shin is just the title of the movie. It's not the title of the character in the movie. Or in the property. Like, they're not calling Godzilla Ultima Godzilla Singular Point. They're calling him Godzilla Ultima because in the show, he's Godzilla Ultima. In Shin Godzilla, it's just, Godzilla. They don't call him Shin Godzilla. Like, in Ultraman, they don't call him Shin Ultraman. They just call him Ultraman. We need to get more kills than Gearus, more kills with Godzilla, and more kills with the M-Boss. We're pretty close on all of these, too. We got a long way. I mean, I'll knock these out before the second part of the event happens. 89 has a breath attack when he finishes off an enemy, something to studio. I mean, he has a breath attack when he uses leader ability. Oh, we got 12,000 of these? That's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. So let's get this. G material. And then I'm gonna wait on the rest of the store. I'm buying the G material now instead of waiting. Because... if they fuck up and the G material goes away for people, they're going to have to bring it back, and then there's going to be second G material for me. You think the 89 icon is the icon of this game? That's why he has a shit ton of health and tech? Yeah, I mean, he's definitely the poster child. He's Godzilla in the Godzilla game. Are you kidding me? And he's the first one that you get. And he's the first one that was in the game. I mean, like, can I swear in chat? Or are we exclusively rated G Disney Channel? Lane, I'm not running a fucking daycare here. You can swear in the chat. You could get Shin? Yeah, you could get Shin Godzilla. This is a Shin Godzilla event, dude. What do you mean you can get Shin? He's right there. Shin Destroy is a no-brainer, but there are good, better units and they won't go away at the second half. I don't know what you're that's in context to. But, yeah. I don't know what else I'm gonna... Like, I want to see what comes back in the event, like, in the second half. I don't know what they're going to add. Last month's event, really, I left a bad taste in my mouth. Mainly, get the Ghidorah ready. I'm going to make a gif when I say go, you to your fingers. Bro, you just do it. Pick up the desk. I think that adds 1 to mine. I think he's almost level 9. Yeah, my Dez is not too high. I'm, like, thinking about skipping on the Shin Godzilla. The meta's on fucking fire, sir. And I, the GBL guy. Can I go to the restroom? No, you're not allowed to go to the restroom. You're supposed to go in your drawers. We've been over this. You can't make him dance and record at the same time. Yeah, you can. Are you on an iPhone? iPhone has a built-in screen record function. And I'm pretty sure Android does too. I could cough. Oh, good lord. Okay, let me see my... Dez is probably like level 8 or 9. 9. Oh, I can level up Earth. Totally did not even realize that. Okay. There we go. There is an Earth at level 9. Almost level 10. Android does not have a built-in... That sucks. What's my favorite deck in GBL? If there's no rules, can I spam Among Us? There are rules. I'm just not running a daycare. Okay, so this is my deck that I normally run, and I really like it a lot. I put Ultraman in there for Super X, but I might switch it back out like I went on that whole tirade earlier. I think Super X works better in this deck, but I really want to get challenges done with Ultraman. So he's in this deck and still works out really well. Where's my Mecha Godzilla deck? I think I might have gotten rid of it. Oh yeah, this deck isn't even a deck. This is just what shows up on the arena page, so it's just like a flex page. I like it. These are just random decks I made. This deck I'm actually having a lot of fun with. This is the one I was also talking about earlier, where you can like cycle out pretty quickly. It takes a little while to kind of get it going. You kind of got to be fast about it, or like smart about it. But the Leo and Ultraman combo is really good. Leo and Batroc combo is really good. Pretty much King Ghidorah is just there for like AoE DPS. Otherwise, it's all single target. Get that Ghidorah ready for the dance. Maybe my phone don't even have it. Just had a screenshot, reset, and power off, mate. It's a Motorola. Okay. Let me. Here. Let me make him dance for you. Ready? If I can hit the fact the limit of the day is 30 is 2 points in the past, it just feels super limiting and annoying. Well, I mean, it's to make you, it's like by design limiting and annoying. It's to make you log in every day and play. I've said it before. But the game, like Toho is definitely, oh shit, I hit the wrong thing. Toho's definitely not tracking you by hours played. They're tracking you by days logged in and days in a row logged in. That's the metric that shareholders care about, is days logged in per account, right? So limiting the pass to 2 a day makes sure that if you want to be competitive and you're trying to finish the pass, you got to log in at least once a day for like 20 days. Do you think if the game is around long enough, we'll get Legendary Kong and Godzilla back? Yeah, I think so. I think when the new MonsterVerse stuff comes out, if this game is still around, which there's no reason to believe it wouldn't be, but I think if this game is alive until new MonsterVerse content comes out, then there's a chance that they come back. Plus whatever MonsterVerse stuff is available, you know? Like we could see like a Godzilla 2024 because he's going to be in the movie. He could get added to this, you know, and have a different ability than G21. And then I don't know what monsters are going to be showcased in the MonsterVerse TV show, but there's a high likelihood that the MonsterVerse TV show makes it into this. I don't think we'll see anything for the Kong anime, but as long as the MonsterVerse property has Godzilla in it to some degree, I think we'll see something for it. Are you able to use vids for your YouTube notice, or does it have to be GIFs? It has to be a GIF. It has to be a GIF or a JPEG. Or a PNG. I can use a PNG. But I like the GIFs. Among Us profile picture? I mean, hey, 2024 is Godzilla's 70th, so yeah, they could come back since this new film comes out then. Yeah. They could. And Godzilla's birthday this year, for the 69th birthday, nice. They could always do something too. They can bring him back for Godzilla's birthday. We don't know. So. Toho said Godzilla will be in the 2024 movie, but it'll only be a small cameo. It's supposed to be a Kong Center movie. I haven't seen anywhere saying it's supposed to be a small cameo, just that Godzilla's supposed to show up. And then Godzilla could always show up in the MonsterVerse TV show as well. And that's supposed to come out before, I believe, the Godzilla vs. Kong sequel. And so we could see something for that in this game as well. We just have to hope that this game survives that long. But at the rate it's going, there's no reason to believe it's not. It's Toho's main game that they're pretty much putting out. It's making them a ton of money. So I think that we're not going to have a problem. But if the game dies, the game dies. If it lives, it lives. Just make sure that you're playing. You're spreading the word, and it'll survive. It was never confirmed that the next Monster movie was a King Kong focused movie. Yeah, it's a Godzilla vs. Kong sequel, and Toho's website even says Godzilla's gonna be back in it. It's almost 1:30 in the fucking morning. You gotta go. See you later. But I don't really got much else for you guys tonight, to be completely honest. I did the All-Star Battle. Let me quickly edit the dance and make it speedy a bit. You'll post in the Discord. By the way, have you ever heard of Dawn of the Monsters? It's an awesome game. You should try streaming. I have heard of it. I haven't bought it yet, but it looks really cool. I am interested in streaming it and recording it and stuff like that. They've been confirmed the MonsterVerse show will be Godzilla centered, taking place just after 2014. The 2024 movie will be Kong centered. It's still not confirmed that the 2024 movie will be Kong centered, and even if it is, GVK was already a Kong centered movie, right? So, but if Godzilla appears in the show and that show comes out next year, and this game is around, then I think we'll see Godzilla 2023 come into this game, or whatever the monster he's fighting is. It's a safe bet that if there's a MonsterVerse property that gets announced, at least Godzilla is good from that property is going to come into this game for sure, at minimum. But I got nothing else for you guys tonight. We did the All-Star Battle. We blew through it. We had great conversations, great energy. We got some subscribers thrown around. So this is great. A lot of new people too. A lot of good conversations being had. The working title for 2024 project called Son of Kong. That is not true. That I've seen online is not true. But hey chat, hey Melee, late to stream. Hope you are all well. Yes, Jason, we are well, but it's also the end of stream. So everybody that came through, thank you all so much for coming through tonight. I had a ton of fun. We had a great conversation. If you need me for anything, catch me in the Discord. I'm pretty much always active in the Discord, or at least lurking in the Discord. We're not doing any friend battles tonight. We've been going for almost 2 hours. And this is normally the time we end stream anyway. But thank you all so much for watching. It was a ton of fun. I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, I hit the wrong button. No.